Hey guys, we're back with a double site change. Aliya needed to change her Dexcom and her Omnipod 5 today. I think we'll probably put a little bit more insulin in her Omnipod this time. Last time she ran out of insulin the day before we were supposed to change it. You change your Omnipod every 3 days and the Dexcom every 10 days. So it sucks to run out because if you know, you know, the Dexcom and Omnipod are very expensive. So if we have to change it early, it's very unfortunate. So I'm just going to put a little bit more in here this time and make sure that we have plenty. I'd rather waste a little bit of insulin than waste an entire pod. Aliya is currently on Novolog Flex Pen. We have some leftover pens from when she did multiple shots daily before she got onto her pumps. So we're just using the rest of those for now, and then we'll eventually get vials. They're a lot cheaper and they go a lot longer.
Hey, it's Aliya. I was going to tell you about my Dexcom today because I'm changing my pod and my Dexcom. And it's not that bad to change your Dexcom or your pod. And even if you're like a little bit scared, you can even put on some headphones and listen to music while your parents do it or something. And the first time I did it, I put on my headphones and listened to music because that helped me because I was really, really scared the first time. My parents even had to hold me down, but it's not that bad at all. After a few weeks, it kind of got better. I wasn't as scared to do it, and I got better, and it stopped hurting because my body is now used to doing changes and stuff. And my Dexcom is not that bad because I can do it by myself, because on the pod, you have to click a button, but on the Dexcom, you can push a button manually, so you can do it whenever you need and how much time you need.
So I just wanted to take a minute to tell you guys about the United Healthcare Children's Foundation. It's an organization made up through United Healthcare, but you don't have to have the insurance to participate in the grant. We learned about it from our doctor when Aliya was diagnosed. And I went on there about a month later when we realized how much our deductible was going to be for insulin and Dexcom. The Dexcom was about $750 every 3 months, and her insulin was around $200 monthly. So it was pretty ridiculous. And I work for the government, so I had pretty good insurance. But that is even after everything. That is what we paid out of pocket. So it was really a shock for us and definitely hard in the beginning. And so I applied for this grant, and they ask very minimal information. I mean, obviously they want to know who's all in your household and kind of a little bit about your backstory, what your child was diagnosed with, things like that. And then they tell you if you were approved or not, and then they tell you the amount. And then in order to be paid, they will pay for doctor bills, and they will pay for pump supplies, pharmacy, and then they will also pay for medical supplies. So if your child has a different medical diagnosis and needs like something specific, like an oxygen machine or things like that, they will also pay for those depending on how much the item is and how much you were allotted with the grant. The first time that we applied, because we've applied twice now, they allowed us $1,200 which at the time paid for Aliya's first pump, which was the T-Slim. And we had to pay close to $900 out of pocket. So that was such a relief to get that help. Otherwise, I don't know if we would have been able to make that work at the time. Because by the time that she was approved to be able to be on a pump, it was right around Christmas time. This was new for us, so there was just a lot going on, and it was really overwhelming. So it's just a really amazing organization. They ask you to post a picture of your family and kind of like a little backstory and what they like to do and things like that. I will link the information, the link below, so that whoever wants to apply can. They usually are pretty quick getting back with you. I think when I applied, it took about a week for them to come back with for sure yes or no. So if you guys need it, please follow the link below and apply. I hope it helps you. Definitely helped us. And please subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Bye.